And we are live on Zoom. We are live on YouTube, and we are live on the Sevens with Piefish B Metatron's internet radio station. I'm thankful and grateful to be here today. Hey, Court.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
What's been going on with you lately?
Just work, asking for things to be revealed and watching them be revealed. Um, I'm still in that phase of like clearing out the old to welcome in new things.
I got you. I got you. Goody, goody, goody. Well, I'm glad
Are
you.
you feeling better?
I am feeling better. I have an appointment with an orthopedic specialist on Monday. Hell, by the time I go, my shit gonna be healed. I,
That's the
I
goal.
Yesterday I had the walking boot on for half the day, and then I took it off and was able to walk and make a three-quarter stride before I had to. This morning, I I didn't put it on, and I've been walking around. I can walk upstairs, no issue. I can walk downstairs, but I got to put the heel. I can't put the ball of my foot down, going down yet. Uh, and I just rubbed it down with some more arnica oil and did a little meditation. I put the boot on, and I'll keep the boot on through the broadcast and until I get ready to go to bed tonight. Yeah, by the time I get to that damn orthopedic, my shit gonna be healed, man. And when I was talking to the nurse about it yesterday, I said, really, all I want is the X-ray and the MRI and the CT scan, and I just want to see the pictures so I can see where the actual damage is, so I can focus my energy manipulation on that. And she was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Exactly." I'm like, "Exactly." I said, "I'm a natural healer." So I just need the pictures that you guys can take. I said, I can't x-ray my own shit. If I could, I wouldn't be calling y'all. I gotta come see you guys. I have to. So
They must
uh
love you.
uh and of course, my ancestors and my guys, they just laugh at me. They're like, bro, you just hard-headed, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, I just want people to do the fucking job that they get a paycheck for. I want
Yeah.
you to do your job. I had to. Every job I ever had, I had to work to get that paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. I couldn't just show up and not do shit.
Mm.
Or somebody asked me a question. Well, I don't know. Let me check into that and call you back. The fuck? You're at the hospital. What do you mean you don't know? Fuck you mean you don't know?
Put
If
me
you
on
guys
hold and
don't
figure it
know,
out.
huh?
They put me on hold and figure it out.
No, I just tell them, just call me back. Look, I'm not staying on hold. When you figure all this shit out, you call me back. I'm not going to stay on hold and then you come back and then it's talk to me for 2 minutes and, oh, wait, let me put you back on hold. Nah, heifer, you figure out all of the shit. And if it take you 3 or 4 or 5 hours to do all of that, that's fine. Just call me back when you got all of the answers. Miss
Mhm.
Lemons, how you doing?
I'm doing better.
Good, good, good. I need you to confirm something for me if you can.
Hmm.
Um, I just want to make sure because I'm doing some big things with some non esoterics, but I'm putting esoterics to it.
Hmm.
Uranus being Taurus 2025 through 2027, is that correct? Approximately?
Um, un momento, por favor.
Okay.
I believe so.
I believe so. I don't want to give them exact dates, but
Let's verify. Um, yeah, maybe that one. Okay, let me check this real quick. Mm, it's 2026.
April 2026.
That's when it jumps in there or it comes out?
That's the last time.
April 2026. That's okay. So I'm gonna tell them from now uh through the spring equinox. I'm not even gonna push them to April. I'll just tell them from now through the spring equinox. Thank you for that. Other than that, how you feeling? How you been?
My stomach was giving me, it was something I haven't experienced before. So I was really just sitting here thinking about like, I really need to invest in this 6 month detox because I'm gonna spend the money anyway, and I really
Mhm.
need it. I really want to change how I've been eating anyway. I already knew it was coming. It's just I'm trying to figure out what to eat.
Right, 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 right. Uh, I tell you what works for me, man. I eat electric and I eat shit. Most of the shit I eat is alive.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's alive. Fruits, vegetables, not in a can,
Yeah,
not bagged
yeah.
up. Uh, uh, any protein I eat has got to be grass fed. Can't be
Hmm.
farm raised. If I'm getting fish, I don't want no shit from a farm. No,
Right.
I want it wild caught.
Hmm.
And again, I don't eat nothing out of a box or a can or a bag. Unless I
No.
go to McDonald's and get a bag of hamburgers and then I'll eat those. But yeah, if it's processed, then yeah, no. 88% of what I eat, I cook and prepare for myself.
Yeah.
And I eat
Yeah.
electric. I eat shit that's still living.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
that really helps. And I got a punk ass stomach anyway. So that really I know, Court, don't start with me. Okay.
I hate McDonald's. Ugh.
It's a lot worse shit that I could eat than two
Yeah.
double cheeseburgers. All I'm eating is two double cheeseburgers and order fries. That's it. Yeah. And it ain't that often. It's maybe once or twice a month, if that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never underestimate the power of healing. Never underestimate your ability to heal.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, this has been 2 weeks and a day uh that this happened to me, and I'm walking.
Hmm.
I'm walking. I'm not in no fast walk race, and if somebody want to take off running, you have to wait for me to catch up. But I am walking.
Yes.
I'm walking. I know folks that have this injury. It'd be 6 months before they even can
Oh,
put some weight
yeah.
on their foot.
This taking too long for real.
Right.
You just gotta be ambitious about it. Do you want to walk or not? You just
You
want
want
to
to?
lay around or not? That's the energy right now anyway, especially with this grand square,
Oh,
this fixed square.
oh yeah.
It's really sticking with the newness. Stick with
Yeah.
the newness. Don't go backwards.
Yeah. No backward movement. No, no backward movement at all. It is forward movement, and that's tying right into Taurus season, to the read for Taurus season. Again, we are live. This is on the sevens with Pythagoras B Metatron, where we come to awaken, ascend, and expand. I am Pythagoras B Metatron, your host with the most, and today is a very good day to be me. Every day is a very good day to be me. I believe this, I live this, I bees this, and I require this. And I guarantee you this. If you make that mantra part of your daily rituals, your morning rituals, and then go about doing the things it motivates and inspires you to do, your life too will get better each and every day exponentially. Again, I'm thankful and grateful to be here. Thankful and grateful that not only am I able to sit in this chair, but I can stand up, I can move around. I don't have to, I'm not in any pain. The power, just like you said, Miss Williams, the power to heal thyself is much stronger and much more expeditious than the healing, fake healing that you would get at these clinics and hospitals, because all they're going to do is anesthetize the symptoms. They're not doing anything about a cure Nothing about a cure. They want you to keep coming back. They don't want you to heal. You're right, Court. They don't want you to heal. They just want to keep treating you. They want to put a Band-Aid on it and take it off and then put something else and take it off and then put something else and then come back in a week and let us look at it again. No, 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 no. I told you the um, nurse, she started buffering when I told her about energy manipulation and about how I can go into my auric body and do esoteric surgery, the same that you would have to cut my leg and move shit around. I can go into my body and move shit around without cutting. I said, so I just need the pictures. That's all. I just need the pictures. Hey, Robin, glad you could join us today. How are you?
Still working hard, but it's all
Oh,
right. How are you?
I'm much better. My leg is much better. I have an appointment on Monday with an orthopedist. After that appointment, we'll get together and we'll do your reading. I haven't forgot about your reading. I want you to know that it's first.
Okay.
It's on the top of the list. Trust me. I got something I got to do with Yolanda and you.
Uh-huh.
Some unfinished business,
I
but
understand.
I'm glad that you can make it today.
I'm glad you're doing better.
Oh, absolutely. If possible, you can chime in if something really resonates with you. If not, you can you can leave yourself on mute and just listen. But I'm really thankful and grateful for you being here today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Taurus season 2025 Zodiac Native Soul Vibrations. According to the numbers, and Miss Lemons, you're gonna uh uh see how what me and you were just talking about, how it ties into this. Taurus season 2025's universal number is the special number 505. Progress, forward movement, change, resourcefulness, and versatility amplified by the pure power of Source Creator. Okay, 10 is a special number, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 are special numbers because they are the whole number, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the zero next to it. Whenever you see a zero next to any number, and there's not another number behind it, that zero is amplifying the number with the pure power of Source Creator, God, Allah, Krishna, whatever, Buddha, yeah. It's not about religion. Whatever you consider the Almighty, whatever you consider above you in the hierarchy of spirituality, whatever you consider you came from, that zero next to that number or any set of numbers is amplifying what that number truly is. So progress, forward movement, change, resourcefulness, and versatility are just some of the things that are being amplified by the pure power of Source Creator with that zero. The number 5 is life's field of action, adventure, and experience. The number 5 always serves as the administrator. Opportunity lies in most every direction for the number 5. The divine charge to be fruitful, multiply, replenish, and subdue opens up an unlimited and unencumbered field of endeavors and choice for the always busy and active number 5. The number 5 is not an originator, and yet, with its quick mind, excellent powers of observation, pep, speed, energy, wit, enthusiasm, desire to know and be a part of what is going on in the world, and to take an active part in the public and worldly activities, enable the number 5 to become a leader in activities of a progressive and forward moving nature. The number 5 belongs to the public, promotes public interests, and through its resourcefulness, can turn failure into success. The number 5 fully embraces, supports, and understands the natural law of change. Life in general and your individual soul's journey is a continuous education. Many people currently alive consider themselves and identify as being students of life. The very moment any of us stops learning is the exact moment that we stop growing and stop evolving and ascending towards master consciousness, keyed by divinity itself. Working toward attaining transmutation, which is, if you add up the letters of the word transmutation, it adds up to 50. Imagine that. Is of primary importance and strongly influenced under the special number 50. Now is the time for each of us to seek to learn our individual true and real values pertaining to our individual highest good goals, desires, and active pursuits as we continuously become self-aware and to know thyself. You know, the term know thyself, if you add up know and thyself, add them both together, that's a 50. See where we're going with this special number 50 and how Taurus season is influenced by this special number 50? Being strongly influenced by the special number 50 throughout this Taurus season 2025, we each must choose to explore the unknown, the exotic, the sassy, sexy, and everything else that is calling each of us to satisfy our individual thirsts for adventure and experience that dwell deep within our soul core level. We must each get past self-doubt and procrastination in order to truly believe and know that every one of our individual manifesting goals, desires, and active pursuits will continue to produce material and financial results. By adopting a truly expansive attitude and resilient disposition, we each will be able to attract many new associates, financial endeavors, and prosperous opportunities to ourselves, as well as having an inner knowing of just how to take full advantage of every asset, resource, and material benefit that joins our soul's, individual soul's journey, spiritually, physically, or mentally, throughout this Taurus 2025 season. Now is not the time to allow any opportunity to pass you by. Now is the time for each of us to create unique ideas and apply them to our vocations and entrepreneurial endeavors. Now is the time for each of us to fully commit to producing tangible success from our daily efforts and productivity. Now is the time for each of us to prepare for an individual Jubilee celebration, wherever, whenever, and by whatever means necessary or that come to you. No matter what, through it all, release is to be accomplished. Any comments, any questions, any concerns about the numbers, about Taurus season 2025? 50 is just think about the most wild and rambunctious and active toddler you've ever been around. It could be one of your own kids. It could be a niece or a nephew. It could be somebody that you know or a family member. But think about the most rambunctious 5-year-old child you've ever been around. And then pump that full of Red Bull. And that is the number 50. That is experience on Red Bull times 1,000. That is adventure. That is change. That is resourcefulness. That is resiliency. That is versatility. It's mood swings and it's irritability and it's anger. All of that comes together with the 5. Yeah, Red Bull is kind of crazy. So just remember, Taurus season 2025 is strongly influenced by this number 50. So whatever it is that you feel like doing, whatever it is you think about doing, be it entrepreneurial, social, intimately, relationship wise, yeah, you're gonna get the full measure of experience during Taurus season in all of it. Business wise, you could start, make a lot of money, and then blow it all during Taurus season. You could start a relationship, it'd be hot and heavy, and it burn and fizzle by the middle of May. You could. I'm not saying you will, but I'm saying that's how hot that number 5 is when that 0 is behind it. Any comments, any questions before I move on to the cards? Anybody? Nope. All right, all right. According to the cards, our Taurus season 2025 outlook vibration is the 4 of clubs. Mental stability leads to your success. The 4 of clubs is the card of mental satisfaction and stability. Whenever this card appears, you can bet that you will experience some mental peace for a while. It's going to be mentally peaceful for all of us during this Taurus season. Any sort of mental occupation you may be involved in will benefit from this stabilizing and practical influence. This is a good time to make plans for the future since you are thinking clearer than ever. This card brings organizational ability and the ability to achieve a solid foundation of knowledge about a particular subject. Just watch out for the tendency towards fixed mental attitudes that might alienate you from others. Oh, that's what alienates me from others, by fixed mental attitudes? I didn't even know that. This will be a Taurus season for you of mental stability and general satisfaction in all affairs. Regardless of your occupation and interest, you will find that you are able to maintain an inner peace that tends to allow things to go the best for you time after time after time. This is a very positive influence since the mind is usually the source of our problems. This influence can be applied with great success to any intellectual endeavor, such as writing, teaching, or learning new subjects, and you should have satisfaction in any of those areas by virtue of this card. Again, the only negative side of this card is the tendency to be mentally fixed and often narrow-minded. Clear thinking, man, is going to lead each of us to and through any issues, obstacles, or challenges in order to get to the places and stages and statuses that we each deeply deserve at the soul core level. Our Taurus season 2025 transformational change vibration is the Queen of Hearts. Rein in your overindulgences for maximum success. The Queen of Hearts is a card with many significant meanings. On one hand, it represents the devoted mother, thus can indicate a time when a woman conceives or gives birth to a child. It can also be the indicator of marriage for a man or a woman. It is also the card of sexual enjoyment, romantic fantasy, and overindulgence. You can bet that when it appears, one or more of these qualities will be present in your life. The only negative manifestation of the Queen of Hearts may be a tendency toward laziness, fantasizing, or overindulging. It could cause someone to put on some weight or overdo it sexually or with food or with drugs or with alcohol or with put in your own whatever. If you are single, it is likely that just the concept of getting married or hooked up, not necessarily, when I say married, I mean, I don't necessarily mean it in the traditional sense where you walk down the aisle and there's a preacher and y'all sign papers and all that shit. I mean, getting in a committed, exclusive one-on-one partnership with somebody. All those other statuses Those is just other statuses as far as I'm concerned. I believe that man and woman came to this planet to hook up and to procreate and to see what the two of us could do together. Now, I'm not saying that other folks in other types of situations don't think that they're real. They are real to them, but I believe it because my common sense and logic and sound reasoning tells me that men and women fit perfectly together. And it's natural for a man and a woman to fit perfectly together. Everybody else could think that it's natural that are not in a man and woman relationship. And if that's your thoughts, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you that it's not natural. I'm here to tell you what's natural for me. And when I say the word married, I'm talking about a man and perhaps you have never been married or never been in a real good relationship, or you've had really bad toxic relationships. Maybe you have met someone that you would like to hook up with. Whatever, it seems that getting hooked up is something that you need to think about and get used to before you do it. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, I've never been. I met you today, and then tomorrow, yeah, no. I meet you today, and then I want to talk to you and get to know you for a while before we even get to any consummation of anything. Yeah, yeah, no. Just like uh, uh, most women have uh, a probation period in a new relationship. I got one too. At least 88 days before I want to be even thinking about doing some kind of intercourse or some kind of soul to soul mingling. Because folks think that folks just think that sex is just and it's just a little physical thing, but it's a soul to soul exchange, and it's a soul to soul connection, and most times the souls blend together, and then that's when that symphony of partnership that only those two can hear. Uh, uh, if you can examine your internal conflicts about it, it is possible that you could get hooked up if that's what you want. It is in your power. If you are already married or in a committed relationship, this could be a very challenging Taurus season for you where you have to learn how much it takes to create a successful partnership. This card could also mean challenges around the issue of motherhood, either with existing children or about a child yet to be born or from someone that you are a caregiver of. Transformation vibration, what's going to transform us? Yes. Our Taurus season 2025 emotional mood vibration is the Ace of Spades. Environmental mood. Sorry, your environment, not emotional environment. Ace of Spades, lifestyle changes, death, and esoteric knowledge. The Ace of Spades means a secret of some kind. This card was the emblem for many of the secret societies of old, being the key to the mysteries. As such, it represents the truth that lies behind the veil of illusion. So it has often been the symbol for the study and pursuit and mastery of esoteric knowledge and mystical wisdom. The Ace of Spades is also one of the traditional cards for death, change, and transformation. With this mystical card in your spread, it is certain that you will go through some sort of death and rebirth, or at least some important and powerful changes. Another facet of the Ace of Spades is the desire for work. Since all aces represent new beginnings, the Ace of Spades can come up when we are preparing to launch a new job or occupation. Taurus season 2025 is a season when new beginnings in your health, work, or other important lifestyle areas will bring you much in the ways of blessings and happiness. This is one of the best influence under which to start a new business or job. However, the beginnings that you experience this Taurus season 2025 could be on deeper levels for you. Your very lifestyle could be undergoing a transformation. Rest assured that any changes will be extremely positive in nature. And this is for all of us that's on this call, all of us that are live with me today, and everybody who will watch this simulcast or replay. Whatever has been held back from you, whatever has been kept secret from you, especially in an area that is vitally important to your health and well-being, your lifestyle, your job, and your relationship, will be revealed during Taurus season 2025. Whatever it is, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unexpected, all that has been held back from you, and you, and you, and you, and you, will be revealed during Taurus season 2025. Our Taurus season 2025 observation seat vibration is the 3 of hearts. Creativity and indecision regarding affection. The 3 of hearts signifies creativity or indecision in affection that can manifest in different ways. This could indicate having 2 or more love interests at the same time, or simply that we are unsure of where to place our affections. This indecision can lead to either more fun or worry and fear, depending upon how we handle it. This card's influence usually occurs during the season when we are wanting to learn about love through experimentation and variety. Its presence usually means that we will not be making any hard and fast relationship commitments until later. On a positive note, the 3 of hearts is a card of creative self-expression, and its presence can indicate that we are talking more, expressing our feelings, and meeting new people. This could be a season when you branch out either socially, romantically, or professionally in an attempt to learn more about love and relationships. Therefore, you may feel somewhat unsettled about your current relationship status, and at times you may even worry about getting affection. You possess a certain amount of charm this season that could help you meet new people. There will also be some favorable changes early May that take you in new directions that are more profitable. Our Taurus season 2025 learning and growth vibration is the 4 of hearts. Stability at home in love is worth the work. The 4 of hearts is a sign of protection in love, marriage, and family. It represents one's relationship and the foundation of love upon which a family and life can be built. The 4 of hearts is usually considered a good influence, especially for a happy family and social life. You may even turn down offers of love at those times when you are feeling so fulfilled in the areas of friendship and romance. The 4 of hearts can also speak about your home and family and things going on in these areas. It represents, at its most basic level, the foundation of love upon which all of our other relationships are built. It is the home of the heart. Taurus season 2025 could see you or someone you love recovering from illness or other troubles that have been present. Hooking up is also a possibility now. Man, y'all see the repeating theme that's going on for Taurus season? You may hook up with someone older or younger, or you may hook up, may get in a relationship that is some restrictive or burdensome. Your own current relationship or marriage could be a source of burden or responsibility now and may not seem as happy or light as in other times. Hooking up for status or money is also a possibility with this influence. This is a good card that can bring good results, though it will take some effort. If you are prepared to work hard, during Taurus season 2025 and keep your relationship and family goals forefront in your mind. This card would indicate a favorable outcome to whatever situations arise. Taurus, our Taurus season 2025 spiritual awakening vibration is the 6 of Hearts, responsibility in love and the return of love karma. The 6 of Hearts is a powerful influence of balance and peace in personal relationships. How it affects you will largely depend upon your current status in your love life and how responsible you have been in that area. This card will demand that all outstanding love debts be settled and will encourage you to take responsibility for your actions and words in your closest relationships. You may find that you have to make compromises and adjustments to accomplish this as well. Sometime we have a fated meeting when the 6 of Hearts is present. There are some relationships that we are destined to experience due to our actions in previous lives. The 6 of Hearts can indicate the timing of the beginning of such a relationship. On a more universal level, the 6 of Hearts may also reveal to you a special purpose in your life, one of helping others by sharing love with them. You may become aware of a special mission that you are to perform when this card appears. You may have to make compromises now to maintain peace and harmony with friends or on the job. However, it will be worth the cooperation. By tuning in to your most subtle thoughts and feelings now, you can make a strong connection to exactly what is your life's purpose, especially as it relates to your work with people and your own circle of friends and family. And then lastly, for the cards, our Taurus season 2025 positive outcome vibration is the 6 of Clubs. Trust your intuition and responsibility in communication. The 6 of Clubs is the card of intuition. Its presence in your cards can indicate a time when your intuition will be stronger than usual. It is also the card of responsibility in speech and communications and of making compromises to maintain a peaceful surrounding. When this card shows up, situations will arise that promote bringing your life into balance and stability. Whatever is out of balance will have to be adjusted, so there may be karmic debts to pay. On a more universal level, the presence of the 6 of Clubs can indicate a time when we can become aware of a special purpose in our life, something to do with sharing higher knowledge with others. Thus, it can be a harbinger of an important mission for you, one which will lead you to a higher purpose and lifestyle in the spiritual sense. Any comments, any questions, any concerns about the cards? A lot of hooking up, a lot of dealing with relationship issues, be them good, be them bad, be them just whatever the status of your current relationships are, they will be dealt with during Taurus season. And during Taurus season, you will also be able to tap in to yourself at the soul core level and truly, if you don't already know what your purpose is, you can find out what it is. And if you do know what your purpose is, you can begin to narrow it down. Yes, Victorious.
I thought it was really interesting. You were talking about the symbol for the Magi cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, I went down to Grand Central Market. It was really loud inside. I went outside and I just so happened to look down to the left of me. And why was that symbol painted on the concrete?
Yeah.
And I just was like, and earlier did a tarot reading and it said something about pay attention to the symbols and signs surrounding you. And
Absolutely.
then you just brought that up today. So I just thought that was interesting.
Absolutely, it is. It is. And thank you for joining us today, Victorious. And you too, Yolanda. Thank you for joining us. I'm thankful and grateful for each of your presence. And of course, Nikki, thank you for showing up today as well. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really do. All right. Moving along, according to the planets and signs. This is a season of do-overs as we re-enter signs that we retrograded out of this year. It all started when the planet of communication, Mercury, re-entered Aries on Tuesday the 15th, uh, uh, coming back again into the fiery sign. We are encouraged to put our tempers aside and take up a leadership role with confidence and grace. Being innovative can help us achieve anything. After several long months of being waterlogged in Cancer, get ready to roar when Mars entered Leo today, April 17th. Over the next few weeks, our actions become glamorous, generous, and even a little dramatic as we all strut our stuff. Let your passion and pleasure shine bright. And then finally, with the retrograde season finally over, it is time to get grounded when the sun enters Taurus on Saturday, April 19th, encouraging us all to come back down to earth. Over the next few weeks, our energy will be patient and productive, and yet a little stubborn as we attempt to rebuild our lives before summer begins. I want to ask y'all a question. Yeah, Monday night going into Tuesday, did y'all feel your? I got an issue with anger. I have an issue with anger. I am much better than I was as a child and as a younger man. When I was a child, growing up, I would get so angry, I would start crying. And folks used to think I was a crybaby, and there's no, I'm not crying because I'm afraid. I'm so fucking mad that I would just cry. As I became older and became an adult, yeah. I could throw these things. I give you a two-piece and a biscuit real quick. And then once I matured, yeah, I started I'll verbally beat your ass up. It took me getting into therapy and dealing with some other issues that I thought were the ones that were really messing me up. And no, it was the anger that I had from childhood all the way back. Something happened when I was in the womb that pissed me off, and then from the moment I come out the womb, I was pissed. Uh, so Monday night, Tuesday, I felt myself at the soul level simmering down, cooling down, specifically in the area of my anger. And I wanted to ask if anybody else felt that or has begun to feel that since Tuesday. Yes, Miss Williams, go right ahead.
Yeah, earlier today. Ooh, earlier today. I was talking myself off the gun a couple times. But and stuff was happening at the same time that I was having stomach issues come up again. And I'm like, no. We're not about to do this. We're not
Right.
about to do this. This gotta go now. It has to go. Cause and when I did release, because I have had issues with releasing angry, words or anger, period. It just be like, okay, I'm gonna just let it go, or I'm gonna just shift my focus or something like that. But it was a song that I listened to that made me like gut cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the stomach issue became present. And
Mm-hmm.
then me realizing releasing that anger actually made my stomach feel so much better. And it was so much cool. Like I just was like, oh, okay, just don't force it, just let it be. I'm like, Mars, I need you to go into Leo and stop playing now. It's your time is up.
That's right. I mean, I literally, when I tell you guys, I deal with, I have power surges, y'all ladies call them heat flashes or personal summers. Look, I don't know, men never talk about this, but I know I'm not the only man that is over the age of 50 and I have power surges, and I could literally feel the intensity of that coming down. I could literally feel my temperature coming down. I could literally hear and feel my blood pressure coming down. And I'm encouraging this. I'm looking at what was going on in my chart exactly, and if I can fucking copy that shit and just repeat it day after day after day after day, I will do that because I like the feeling of not. I'm still ready for the clapback. I'm still, nobody gonna disrespect me. Nobody gonna do none of that. However, I'm not looking for it, and I'm good. And I might not be as vicious. I won't be as cruel. I won't go, all the way through the dictionary when I'm cussing you out online. I'll just stay in A, B, or C. Yeah, I'm reining it in. In fact, what I have been doing since Tuesday is I'm just scrolling by shit. I'm reading it and laughing and scrolling by. Even if it agrees with something that I think, feel, or believe, I'm still just scrolling by because it's not even worth it. Plus, the people on social media, they don't know who you are. You think the folks who are going back and forth with me on social media, do they really know who I am? No, they don't know who you are. So, you can't take this shit personal. So I've learned how to not take things so personal as I have evolved and grown. Anybody else feel the intensity of their anger tamping down this week? No? All
I
right.
have.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Court. Talk to us about that.
I mean, like between work and my relationship, because we both Leos, and he
Woo,
got an Aries moon, so
woo.
it's fun.
Yeah. How do y'all raise hands? Because how do y'all hear each other when both of y'all is roaring?
I mean, I'm a lot more calm than he is. So, and then like his job is really stressful too. So when he roars, at first I would roar back, and then I was like, okay, Courtney, you need to relax. So I just started listening, and I'd be like, you grouchy. And I told him, I was just like, we have to find better ways to communicate because this isn't going to work, and we should always be coming from a space of love.
Well,
So I started.
I guarantee you, y'all will find it this Taurus season with that six of clubs as the positive outcome.
I see that. And even with work, like I just found myself like getting quiet instead of getting angry
Hmm.
and walking away.
Hmm.
So yeah, I've gotten better because like over the past couple months, just in general, I just be like, who the fuck are you talking to? And that's with
Absolutely.
anybody.
I'll be
Like
quick. I'll be I'll be quick with the F bomb. I'm quick. That's my favorite word. And I like to say it loud. I won't say fuck. I like to say fuck really loud so that everybody around within the immediate vicinity you just know that somebody said the F bomb. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a sevens. If you got any sevens in your chart anywhere, that's your favorite expletive. It's your
yeah,
favorite
that's my
one.
personality is a 7.
It's your favorite one. It's your favorite, and it just rolls off the tongue, don't it? You don't even have to even have any effort to say fuck.
I I I do my best. Like I literally was just telling Lainey that I flew off the handle of somebody a few weeks ago because I went to an event with a friend of mine, and some guy was talking to me. I didn't want to talk to him. So when he asked me how I was doing, I said, good. And I turned back around. And he kept talking to me. And then he got mad because I wouldn't shake his hand. And I just flew off the handle. And I was like, I don't feel bad about it. You should have stopped talking to me.
Look, I got a piece of advice for all of the ladies on the call here. And y'all gonna think this is crazy. However, it's very effective. I've told a couple of y'all this before. If you find yourself out in public in a situation when a man is being an ignorant asshole, I'll go to Big Five Sporting Good and buy you a referee's whistle. You know, one of them whistles that they, the drum major got the whistle, and keep that close to you. Keep it in your purse, put it on a lanyard. It would have been perfect, Court, if you said good and turned around and then he kept talking. If you'd have turned around and blew that whistle in his face real loud for like 10 seconds.
Something should have happened.
Yeah. Get a whistle, you guys. Get a whistle. And if nothing else, it'll bring attention to you as a woman out in the public that some man is acting ignorant. And I want y'all to see him acting ignorant over here. So yeah. It's not just if somebody is trying to talk to you. Yeah, just I mean it. You guys go get you a whistle from Big Five. It costs $3 or $4 or $5. That's the best self-defense non-lethal self-defense you could ever have, and they're not illegal to carry. And as soon as you see Ray acting ugly, just blow it, just like you marching in the band. Beep, 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 until somebody, if you blow a whistle long enough, somebody will turn us around and say, hey, what's going on? That's something that will get somebody's attention. I want y'all to be safe out there, because it's a whole bunch of idiots, male and female, but it's a whole bunch of men being real idiots right now. So I want y'all, unless you strap. Now, if you strap, then hey, let them FAAFO, fuck around and find out, all right? But if you're not strapped, then get you a whistle. It's the next best thing. All right. Any comments, any questions before we get to the Zodiac natives? Nope. All right. Now, on these Zodiac native soul vibrations, you listen for your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant or your rising sign. If you have a stellium, or if you have 3 or more placements of it in your chart. Also, if you have a significant other, you might want to listen to their sun sign. I know everybody on this call that got a significant other, they chart better than your own. So, yeah. Or people that you work with, a boss, or anybody like that. Listen for them, because this is going to cover them as well. All right. Aries natives, this one is for you. Mercury gave you the gift of gab when it moved back in your sign Tuesday on the 15th. Get ready to walk the walk and talk the talk as you put yourself out there and find your way into the spotlight. Be bold. However, do not forget to think before you speak. Yeah, Ray gonna catch a stray one again, too. After months of feeling waterlogged, spring brings the heat as Mars entered Leo today. This transit gives a major boost to your energy and passion and gives you a main character vibe. Wear your heart on your sleeve and have fun, my ascending Aries natives. However, you will come back down to earth when the sun enters Taurus and your value zone on Saturday, April 19th. As you get deeper into spring, it is time to focus on who and what make you feel safe and secure. Invest in a solid foundation for yourself so you can grow. Taurus natives, this one is for you. Despite Mercury being out of retrograde, There was something brewing under the surface when Mercury entered Aries in your subconscious zone on Tuesday the 15th. Emotions that have been dormant demanded to be dealt with. Focus on healing and speaking your truth. However, do not speak out in anger. Fortunately, you can focus on your healing at home when Mars enters Leo and your family zone today, April 17th. Look for the comforts of home and allow yourself to be taken care of by loved ones right now. Seek emotional security as you find a space to call your own. Welcome to your season, my ascending Taurus natives. As the sun enters your sign on Saturday, April 19th, you are ready to bloom into fresh starts and become a brand new you. Use this energy to change your look for a self-esteem boost and put yourself out there. Treat yourself to something extremely and extraordinarily nice. It is your soul return season after all. Any comments, any questions, Aries natives, Taurus natives? Nope. All right. Gemini natives, got one for you. As retrograde season melts away, it is time to put yourself back out there when Mercury entered Aries in your social zone on Tuesday. Springing into action by doing some networking, making friends, and getting on social media to make you and your brand visible. Engage in your humanitarian passions with bold leadership, my ascending Gemini natives. Start by putting all your opinions out in the open when Mars enters Leo in your communication zone today. Your passionate ideas can get you a lot of attention right now, especially at social events. However, do not forget that there is a time to talk and a time to listen. Spring cleaning season begins when the sun enters Taurus and your subconscious zone on Saturday, April 19th. Use this time to get rid of all the baggage you have been carrying and allow yourself to heal. Rest is the key to deep healing, so give yourself a break before your season begins. Cancer natives, this one is for you. You can get a head start on Taurus season by planting the seeds of your long-term goals, especially after Mercury entered Aries in your career zone on Tuesday. This is a good time to make those major power moves you have been saving and brainstorm ways to boost your reputation. While it is important to take the lead, my ascending Cancer natives, do not go overboard with it. After a long time, you are finally free of Mars when it enters Leo and your value zone on Thursday, April 17th. Get passionate about your values because the next few weeks will make you feel extra confident. Keep up the good work and do not spend more than you make. As the weather warms up, it is time to come out of your shell when the sun enters Taurus and your social zone on Saturday, April 19th. This is a great day to spend quality time with old friends and make new ones. Any comments, any questions, Gemini and Cancer? Nope.
No, we're all good.
Y'all is all good down there?
We're all good. We're just waiting for the next step. We already know we're valuable. We know that we're going to take it in stride and just, it's going to be learning something new too. So
Absolutely.
we know our place. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Leo natives, this one is for you. Pack your bags. After weeks of delays, you are finally going on some adventures, especially after Mercury entered Aries in your expansion zone on Tuesday. It's time to be bold and go to exciting places that will lead to new discoveries. You will have some amazing stories to tell later. It has been a long time coming. When Mars finally enters your sign today, April 17th, giving you a major boost of passion and energy. Get ready to take on the world with enthusiasm and drive as you seek new beginnings. Start by developing a new image for this major rebrand, especially when the sun enters Taurus and your career zone on Saturday, April 19th. Your ambitions come out of hibernation as you tackle your goals and make a name for yourself. Invest in your public image, my ascending Leo natives. It will be key to achieving your goals. Dress for the occupation you want, Leos. Virgo natives, this one is for you. As the retrograde melts away, the truth will be revealed in all areas of your life, especially when Mercury entered Aries in your transformation zone on Tuesday, the 15th. For better or worse, now you can separate fact from fiction in every interaction. Play it cool, though, and keep your cards close to your chest, my ascending Virgo natives. However, your emotions might take the wheel over the next several weeks when Mars entered Leo and your subconscious zone today, April 17th. Deep feelings come to the surface and demand to be felt. This is an opportunity to heal in private and discover what your dreams are. Class is officially in session when the sun enters Taurus and your expansion zone on Saturday, April 19th. Over the next few weeks, you are ready to expand your mind by signing up for classes, traveling abroad, and learning new skills that can advance your life in every way. Find yourselves. Libra natives, this one is for you. After a long period of feuds, you are ready to resolve conflict and make love, not war, when Mercury entered Aries in your partnership zone on Tuesday the 15th. Now's the time to use your words to bury the hatchet so that healthy partnerships can bloom. After months of working hard, you are ready to go out and have fun with your friends when Mars enters Leo in your social zone on Thursday, today, the April 17th. You have spent the last several months building a reputation, my ascending Libra natives, and now it is time to do some networking. Your passion and energy can bring new opportunities. Stay booked and busy with social events and meetups. The heart of spring can bring changes to your life when the sun enters Taurus in your transformation zone on Saturday, April 19th. The next few weeks can feel like growing pains, so trust your intuition during these changing times. Follow your gut down the right path for you. Scorpio natives, got one for you too. Spring is a great time to get your life in order, especially when Mercury entered Aries on Tuesday the 15th, moving into your productivity zone. Use this energy to make appointments, hit the gym, and improve yourself in radical ways. If you want your life to get better, my ascending Scorpio natives, you will need to put in the work. Fortunately, you will be feeling very ambitious when Mars enters Leo and your career zone today, the 17th. This is an ideal time to boost your reputation by taking on a more public role that will get you noticed by the right people. Work hard as your ambitions take the wheel. Me becomes we over the next few weeks as the sun enters Taurus and your partnership zone on Saturday, April 19th. This is a great time to put down roots with someone and create something magical. It is time to find your better half who makes you feel safe. Any comments, Libra, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio? All right. Sag, got one for you too. The next couple of weeks give you a burst of creative passion, and you are ready to create something magical this season when Mercury entered Aries and your pleasure zone on Tuesday the 15th. Be bold about what you desire, my ascending Sagittarius natives. You just might get it with a leap of faith. Grab your passport because you are ready to hit the road for spring break when Mars enters Leo and your expansion zone today, the 17th. You will spend the next few months eager to have new experiences and expand your horizons. So get ready to be on a quest for adventure. Explore to find yourself. However, do not forget to focus on practical matters when the sun enters Taurus and your productivity zone on Saturday, April 19th. Developing good habits and a solid routine can change your life for the better. So schedule health checkups, start a fitness routine, and make some home-cooked meals. And now, according to me, we get to the most important corner of the zodiac. At least for me, it is. Capricorn natives, this one is for you. Home is where your heart and mind will be when Mercury entered Aries and your family zone on Tuesday, the 15th. After last month's family feud, you are eager to create domestic bliss in your life. This is a great time to work on family issues and make renovations. Think about what roots you wish to plant. All right. Especially since big changes are coming your way when Mars enters Leo and your transformation zone on Thursday, April 17th. Oh, wait, that's today. The next few weeks will feel like an awakening as you put your energy towards changing your life. Do not be afraid to shake things up, my ascending Capricorn natives. Fortunately, you will still have some fun when the sun enters Taurus and your pleasure zone on Saturday, April 19th. Leisure will be the magic word over the next few weeks as you are able to relax and stop taking life so seriously. Enjoy the pleasures of spring by going to parties, concerts, and dates. All right. All right. Shit, all right. Let me do a little something here for that. All right. Woohoo. Aquarius natives, I have one for you too. Spring is in bloom, and so are your bright ideas, especially when Mercury entered Aries and your communication zone Tuesday, April 15th. There are no bad ideas now as the fire of passion lights up your brilliance. Use your words to lead people in the right direction. After months of focusing on your own life, it's time to shift from me to we as Mars enters Leo and your partnership zone on Thursday, April 17th. This is a great time to resolve any conflict in your life and work together to achieve something amazing. Life is better together, my ascending Aquarius natives. Consider putting down roots and watching them grow when the sun enters Taurus and your home zone on Saturday, April 19th. Over the next few weeks, consider spending time with your family and developing more stability in your life. It might be time to find a home of your own or start a family. Somebody remind me after I wrap this up uh, uh, about the Aquarius soul vibe and something I want to bring to y'all's attention that's on a personal level for me. All right. All right. Pisces natives. Get to end with you. Let your money do the talking when Mercury entered Aries and your value zone Tuesday the 15th. Over the next few weeks, consider investing in resources that will improve your life. While you are building an empire, keep your ego in check or you might become possessive. Put your energy into taking care of your health and well-being when Mars enters Leo and your habit zone today, April 17th. This transit gives you extra productive energy, making it a good time to start an exercise routine and develop healthier habits. However, my ascending Pisces natives, you will need to practice self-discipline if you want to achieve great things. Spend the heart of spring putting yourself out there when the sun enters Taurus and your communication zone on Saturday, April 19th. You are interested in meeting new people and learning new things. So this is a great time to use your words to express yourself. And again, always remember, always be authentically you, unapologetically. Your mastered self awaits you. Zen Uru, Zen Uru, Zen Uru. Yeah, leisure. You did mention leisure to me earlier. And before, well, before I put these, I put the astrology part of these vibrations together first. And I don't read the ones for myself in depthly while I'm putting it together because I'm in production mode at that time. I'm not in learning or receiving mode. I got to put the script together mode. However, a couple of weeks ago, I had made a proclamation and affirmation that I was going to put myself out there for some family members that I haven't seen in a while. It's been mostly my choice. And I have a son and a daughter-in-law and some grandchildren in California that I have never seen. I've seen my son, but I've never seen up close and personal in person his wife or uh, his boys. So Monday, before I even started putting this part of the script together, I sent out a text message to my son stating that I will be coming through his area of California uh, in the early part of May, and I would like the opportunity to see him again and to meet your wife and my two grandboys for the first time. Uh, uh, and we have a complicated relationship, him and I. So, it took a day or two for the response to come, but the response was positive. So, yeah, over the next few weeks, consider spending time with your family and developing more stability in your life. That if nothing else about the Aquarius native soul vibe hit home for me, and the whole thing hit all up in here. So did the Cappy one. It hit all up in all up in here. If nothing else hit me, that part right there over the next few weeks, I've already considered it. I'm in the planning stages now. Spending time with your family and developing more stability in your life. It might be a time to find a home of your own and start a family. That is also something else that has been on the periphery, on the back burner for a couple of months is me. I rent a room in a very big mansion here in Las Vegas, Nevada, behind the gate. Have pretty much the whole run of a very nicely completed basement. However, this ain't my shit. And there's certain things I can't do around here because it ain't my house. And I have to be mindful and respectful of roommates. I got 8 other roommates that live here beside me. So yes, it is. That has been something that has been on my mind and on my heart and in my soul for a while. So Taurus season 2025 is going to be really, really big for me in some areas. Family issues and the Cappy vibe told me to think about what roots I wish to plant, and and then the next few weeks, because Mars moved in transformation zone today, the next few weeks, like an awakening as you put I'm putting my energy towards changing my life, and do not be afraid to shake shit up. And leisure. And when I think of leisure, I think of getting in a vehicle and driving up through Nevada up to Reno, because I already know how California looks going that way. Driving up through and seeing some things in Nevada that I haven't seen, and then crossing at Lake Tahoe, cross right over, and I'll be in Sacramento. I still got to drive 7 hours. I might as well see something. So that's leisure. And that's my way, I know this don't sound sane, but taking a 7-hour drive where I'm driving, that is relaxing to me, and that allows me not to take my life so seriously. So yeah. Taurus season couldn't have come at a more opportune time for me. So I'm gonna open up the mics right now. Anybody want to share how any of your vibrations are aligning and resonating with you, and just what your outlook for your Taurus season is going to be?
I'll share real quick, but
Okay. And then Nikki, you can go next, Nikki.
Okay.
All right.
Just what you were saying regarding the family portion, because that's something that came up with me this week. And I basically got to a point where it was just like, you don't have to hold on to people that don't want to hold on to you. You can just let them go and everything will be okay. And then instead of me being so fixated on like, that's my family and I'm trying to reach and grab them, it's like, why don't I just pick and choose who my family is, and that just be my family, and and let that be that. And that having that conversation aloud with somebody else really helps solidify that.
It does.
For me as well.
It really
because
does.
I did have a very harsh family experience coming up. And it's been kind of like a real sticky Scorpio third house. It's been a real sticky situation.
Say no more.
So it's like I feel like I kind of cut the glue. I kind of cut myself away from that glue now and balancing out going into this Taurus season, because that's kind of like where it started in Scorpio season, that rip off.
Yep.
And then going into Taurus season now, starting this weekend, it's like, okay, now we get to experience the feeling of that decision being cemented in our physical reality, because Taurus is Earth, so we get to really feel that in our senses and see it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, Miss Lemons. Nikki, go right ahead.
Well, of course, my saga it does feel like, well, right now I feel like I'm in a graduation phase of leveling up the new.
You are.
One thing I did hear throughout all of the signs of the 12 zodiacs is that there's a lot of, it's spring, it's rebirth, it's renewal.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody seems to be going through some kind of a new phase.
Yes.
Family has always been my I'm a Cancer, so Cancer natives are quite prone to home and family.
Mm-hmm.
Picking and choosing family, that's an interesting one. As we age and grow older, we start to lose more family members. So then we start to think about who we have left, and you think about the your circle gets smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Grandparents die off, aunts and uncles die off. And then if you're lucky, nobody's destined to be here a
Right.
hundred and some odd years old. I mean, and it's always a choice, the soul's choice, whether they want to continue and progress in this life or do they want to come back through the cycle again for
Mm-hmm.
their experiences. And sometimes it's just there's all sorts of different factors. So I always like to keep my family close, but then the forgiveness factor, you can't just because if you wronged me, I can't take you back just for forgiveness. So on that respects, that family. So but the newness, I'm feeling the spring. I'm feeling, you mentioned every single zodiac, and I was like, is that all resonating through me right now? Everybody's zodiac is resonating through me right now.
All right. All right.
And that's just the way I feel. You called everybody's freshness going, and I was like, well, that's going. Everybody's resonating through me right now.
Good.
Cardinal
Good.
sign of the zodiac. Here we go.
Good.
That's all. That's all I got to say.
Very good. Well, I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Yolanda, go right ahead.
Oh, I didn't have anything to say. I'm just listening.
Okay, okay. I do want to let you know that I have a orthopedic appointment on Monday, and after I get done with that process, I will begin work on your affirmations. I haven't forgotten you. I'm just dealing with this left leg. I wanted to put all of my energy manipulation capabilities into healing myself, and I'm pretty damn close to being healed. By the time I get to the orthopedic, I'm gonna walk in there, not with this walking boot on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll be back on deck. And all I have to do is just because I have a template for the affirmations, I just have to go in and put your specific things in there. That's all. So it's not that difficult for me to do.
Okay, because some of the things have already come true.
I already know. I already know. Yeah, you got a Y kicking off your first name, so yeah, you are divinely connected to source, and you have you have instant manifestation capabilities. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yep.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Victorious, would you like to chime in, and do you have anything you'd like to add to today's session?
Not really. I'm just trying to get through this Neptune period right now. It's interesting that you were talking about anger earlier,
Yes.
and I had to take my client to an appointment, and I get it. He's claustrophobic, so he couldn't do the MRI. But this is like the third appointment that I had to reschedule. And now I got 3 appointments in May that are all rescheduled appointments. So talk about being pissed.
Yes.
And I just had to just be quiet because the words that were in my head, and I was just like, I get it because I'm claustrophobic too. But I keep having to take off work. And so let's just say I was just highly upset this week. But for some reason, I could have took it to 10. I didn't. I called my mom and I vented. And she always, like with the Aries mom, I don't know, for those of you that have Aries mothers, They can't just sit and listen to you and, just be a listening ear. They got to give you advice. And I'm like, Mom, I wasn't asking for advice. I just wanted you to listen. But yeah, the whole anger piece is really interesting. And then I think I was out shopping on Friday last week,
Mhm.
and everybody was driving so aggressive.
Mm.
And I went to Chat GPT really quick, and I'm like, how many planets are in Aries right now? And there were like 2 or 3 planets in Aries, but I could feel it.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
almost a little nervous on the road because and it's only going to get a little bit more heightened as more planets start to move into
Mhm.
Aries and fire signs. So
Mhm.
just buckle up.
Buckle up, little campers. Buckle up. Court, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I share, sentiments with just about everybody that shared something, like just finding family through people that aren't necessarily family.
Mhm.
I feel like I've been on that tip for a little while though, but it's like starting to come out a bit more. I feel like I'm always talking about boundaries, but it just always found a way to come up for me. Because my sister called me, Aries. My sister called me the other day at like 6, and I answered the phone because I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready for work." I'm like, "But you fine?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm still asleep." And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna call you whenever I want to because I'm your sister and you're gonna answer the phone." And I was like, "Oh," and I didn't say nothing else. But when she called me back the next day at 6 a.m., I didn't answer the phone.
Good.
And then she did it for like 2 or 3 days after that. And then she got mad. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't feel like
I'm
talking."
I'm fine. Look, and you don't even have you don't even have to go through that, Court. Just set do not disturb. I
It,
have
it's
I
it's
got to
in
do
do
not
not disturb,
disturb.
but she calls.
But look, I got a do not disturb that go on at a certain time at night, and it don't go off until 8:08 a.m. I'm not, and you can call all you want. My phone don't even ring.
I
Yeah,
think someone
my
who calls you
phone.
more than 3 times, it'll pick up automatically, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
if
Yeah.
you call more than twice, it'll pick up automatically because my phone
Oh,
automatically
y'all
go in
got iPhones,
DMV.
huh? Y'all got iPhones, huh?
No, I
Yeah,
got Samsung, but mine does the
Oh,
same thing. After a couple rings, um, yeah, it'll
yeah,
pick up.
yeah, you're right. I didn't know. Yeah, I just,
yeah.
yeah, my,
Mine go in DMV like between 9 p.m. and like 7 a.m.
yeah.
Courtney, you are
But
such an old woman.
whatever.
Not 9 o'clock.
9:07. Mine be 9:07. Yeah. So if you don't,
Mine is 12 o'clock.
yeah, if
No,
you don't
it's just
call
like
me,
after a certain time,
if
I don't want to be bothered. I love
look,
my alone time. I
look,
need to
if you
be
don't
I'm not.
calm.
call or text me before 9:07 p.m., I ain't seeing your shit till tomorrow morning.
And I might check. It's a couple people that can get through that DMV, but everybody's not going to because, like, people don't be wanting nothing. Like, you over here interrupting my energy because you bored. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
So I just, I've been working with
Look,
that.
I, I look at it like this, and y'all could tell me, y'all could laugh or not about this. The only situations that I can immediately effectuate change, it would be something that happened in this house. So if somebody in this house come down here and knocked on the door at 2 in the morning and said that we got a leak somewhere, yeah, I'm gonna get my ass up. Other than that, if my daughter who lives in a whole nother state, if she called me something happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, what the fuck can I do? I'm in Vegas. What can I do?
Yeah,
Leave me a message. I'll call you in the morning.
no, seriously.
Yeah,
But
it's not
yeah,
this. Plus, I'm
it's
not
been.
serious about a phone, man. Yeah, that's the least thing. I be forgetting I have a phone sometimes.
I be trying to tell you, but it's been a little bit of that going on. And then I noticed like my spiritual gifts have been heightening also. Um, and I should probably talk to you about that.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Lemons, folks is way too attached.
Yeah,
Way too attached. Yeah.
yeah, and I think that it's me learning not to be as kind as I normally am to people Because I always want to be like so soft and, sympathetic and like, I understand. No, everybody needs somebody. And now I'm just kind of like, no, fuck that. I need me. So leave me alone for a little bit and I'll get to you whenever I get a chance to get to you. And if that's not today or this week or next week, it's okay. I will get back to you. Just let me have my time. Because
Right.
if you don't let me have my time, I'm going to blow up on you and then
Chill
you're
out.
not going to like me.
Chill
So,
out. Better back up.
yeah.
Good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. And before we go, I got new glasses. Nobody's ain't gonna say nothing about my glasses. I got new eyeglasses.
I've noticed them because they look like mine.
Yeah, I got some new glasses. You like? You like? I got two
Yes.
pairs. This is the first pair. This is the first pair. I really like these right here.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Especially they get gray, dark. When I go outside, these actually turn sapphire blue when I go outside. Not just the regular, photo gray shit. No, these turn sapphire blue. But these right here, yeah. Come and get you some. Oh, I really appreciate you guys. I thank you and I'm thankful and grateful for all of y'all to be here. Yeah, Saturn ruled them. Yep, Saturn. Well, and me and Metatron, we got to always get the blue things first. Always, always. All right. Since there'll be nothing else, this has been On the Sevens with Pythias B. Metatron, where we come to awaken to our mastered self, ascend with our evolving soul, and expand our consciousness mind. We are thankful and grateful for each and every one of you for your support and encouragement. Please continue to keep On the Sevens with Pythias B. Metatron a part of your soul's journey as your mastered self awaits you. Let me leave you with this. As above, so below. As within, so without. As of the cosmos, so in your soul core level, it is so, it is so. Always be authentically you, unapologetically. Until we gather again, goodbye for now. I am Pythias B. Metatron on the Sevens, signing off. Zen Uru, Zen Uru, Zen Uru.